Hello Curious! Recently one of the top films on Netflix has been Afterlife of the Party, which stars former Nickelodeon star Victoria Justice. Many viewers had enjoyed the comedy drama movie, which had made people talk more about its leading star and reminiscence on her career, and how she got to where she is now, and most importantly, her Nickelodeon days. And given that recently the network has been working on rebooting some of its most popular shows, fans had begun wondering if a reboot or a reunion of the Victorious would be possible. So what is the relationship like between the co-stars? And did Justice and Ariana Grande have a feud that would make it even possible? And have you ever heard of any former cast members speaking about a reboot? Stay with us until the very end to find out all about this actress and whether Tori Vega could return to our screens. But before we continue, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our future videos. Many had commented that her latest role as Cassie in a brand new comedy drama Afterlife of the Party has really allowed Victoria Justice to shine, and in the flick, she plays Cassie, a woman who loves the nightlife but soon finds out the consequences of her lifestyle when she has a terrible accident and wakes up to find that she's no longer bound to her mortal coil. With the help of a sassy guardian angel, she has to make things right with the three most important people in her life if she wants to move on. Besides Justice, the movie, which had the top Netflix spot in many countries, also stars Midori Francis, Spencer Sutherland, and Adam Garcia, and for this movie she also teamed up with Sutherland to release the EP. However, while much praise has been sent Victoria's way, it is worth pointing out that she has been in the industry for a long time. The 28-year-old was born on February 19th of 1993 in Hollywood, Florida, and from a young age she knew that she wanted to be an actress, 8 years old to be exact, and this realization had come after she saw a commercial that featured another child, and as she recalled in an interview, she recalled to her mom to come see it, and she told her that she wants to do that and asked for her help to do so. It didn't take long for Victoria to get her footing in the industry, with her first gig being a part in a commercial for an Ovaltine shake, and by the time she was 11, Justice starred in over 30 commercials and modeled for Guess, Gap, Ralph Lauren, and other brands. However, what she really wanted to do was act, and so she changed her small Hollywood in Florida to the real deal in California. Her first television role came in a 2003 episode of The Gilmore Girls and later in the second episode of The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody were the character of Rebecca, where she got to share the first kiss with Cole Sprouse on the show. And from then on, she got to appear in shows such as Zoey 101, where she played Lola Martinez, a role that got her name out there, as well as Eye Candy. She also got plenty of movie parts in flicks that included The Boy Who Cried Wolf, The Outcasts, and Fun Size, among others. And she has other roles lined up. As per Deadline, she has been cast alongside Sex Life's Adam Demos to star in an untitled Netflix romantic comedy. The production will be directed by Stuart McDonald and filmed in location in Australia. And if you want to know more about her co-stars Demos, you can do so by checking out our previous video by clicking on the link above. But for now, stay with us to find out if there was any drama between Grande and Justice. All her career successes have helped her gain a net worth of around $12 million. And where the star's private life is concerned, it has not been as scandalous as some of the other young Disney or Nickelodeon stars. And from January of 2008 to March of 2009, she dated Hunger Games star Josh Hutcherson. And after 2 years, she was with her Victorious co-star Ryan Rotman, but that relationship too didn't last. And the other two men that she was linked to have been Pearson Feud and Reeve Carney. However, right now, it seems that the actress is single. Though haven't talked about her previous television projects, there is one that we have to single out and talk about. Her 3-season stint on Zoey 101 had solidified Justice as a Nickelodeon star, and in turn appeared in shows such as iCarly and The Troop. And all this had helped Victoria become the leading lady of her own show, Victorious. The hit series premiered in 2010 and ran for 4 seasons, and helped launch the careers of other successful stars such as Elizabeth Giles and the one and only Ariana Grande. The show featured Justice as Tori Vega, an inspiring singer who is surrounded by other talented artists and musicians at her Hollywood Arts High School, and the role had not only given her the opportunity to be the lead in the show, but also to show off her skills as a recording artist for the role, as she sang the majority of the songs that were featured on the show, as well as the 3 soundtracks that were later released. And on top of it all, it even earned a nomination for the NAACP Image Awards, the Alma Awards, and the Kids' Choice Awards, just to name a few. As we have mentioned, the show had also helped launch the careers of other stars such as the aforementioned Elizabeth Giles and Ariana Grande, and it was with the Seven Rings singer that the star of today's video allegedly had a feud. And since the very start in 2010, fans were under the impression that the two ladies were not in the best of terms. So the rumors and this alleged feud had supposedly begun during the early days of Victorious when a video of an interview of the two girls as well as Lily Giles and Daniela Monet for Popstar magazine was released. And during this fateful interview, Elizabeth was gushing about Ariana's singing voice, telling the publication that she sang everything and that it was a good thing because she had a beautiful voice. And at the time, fans and then later the media had pointed out that, as she had said, that Victoria looked seemingly annoyed. And as Monet had chimed in to talk about Grande's vocal talent, Justice then interrupted her and said, "I think we all sing." And just as she said that, she appeared to have rolled her eyes, and from then on the rumors of a rift between the co-stars circulated through the media. Though if you want to know whether Elizabeth still has a connection with Ari, you can check out our previous video by clicking on the link above. While it was hard to tell whether there was any legitimacy to those claims, some fans were completely sure that there was bad blood between the stars, and after the series, Sam and Cat, which starred Ariana, premiered, the singer allegedly blamed, the former co-star for ending Victorious. And to this, Justice supposedly hit back at Grande by posting a tweet that read, "Some people would throw someone they consider a friend under the bus just to make themselves look good. Hashtag stop being a phony. Hashtag if they only knew." And over the next few years, fans continued upholding the idea of a feud, claiming that Ari would hang out with the other cast members that weren't Justice. And the fact that she didn't star in Grande's Thank You Next music video while several of her other former Victorious co-stars did only added fuel to the fire. However, earlier this year, the 28-year-old shut down all of those speculations when she appeared on Chicks in the Office podcast. And speaking with the host, Victoria said, "All that drama, whatever all of that stuff is, it's so silly. A lot of it really came from, the media fanning those flames and then just people online." And talking about her castmates in general, she said that they are all super supportive of each other. And speaking of Grande herself, she says that she loves her and that Ari has been very supportive of her and her music, revealing that they text and that everything between them is good. Justice was also quick to highlight that it's frustrating to see people love to pit two women against each other. So given that there's no bad blood between them and that Nickelodeon is rebooting some of its top shows like the Rugrats and iCarly, fans have been wondering whether it would be possible for a reboot or even just a reunion of Victorious. Already back in 2017, Grande had taken to her Twitter account tagging her former co-stars as well as producer Dan Schneider, saying that Victorious needs a finale because when the show ended, both the cast and fans alike have been unsatisfied with how the series concluded, mostly because it just ended without any fanfare, and all of her co-stars were quick to reply to Ari's tweet saying that it's something that they would be up for, and this had fans going crazy online, but nothing had come of it. But once again, this is something that Victoria talked about earlier this year, once more giving fans hope. And speaking with Entertainment Tonight, she said, "I'm not saying that there haven't been any discussions, but I'm just saying, who knows? I mean, at this time, I don't think that there are any concrete plans. You never know what's going to happen in the future." While this was enough to start another Twitter storm, it is all worth pointing out that she was quick to highlight that there was nothing in the works, and so we don't want to get anyone's hopes up, and we will add that she was right. There have been no talks as far as the public is aware of, or any upcoming reboot or revival, or even a one-off, a well-deserved finale, but given that the iCarly revival was such a success, it might be worth not to rule out such a possibility sometime in the future. So curious, what are your thoughts on Victoria's latest Netflix movie? Are you a fan of her or any of her other projects? Are you looking forward to seeing her act besides Adam Damos? And do you think that there really was no feud between Justice and Grande? And would you like a Victorious reboot? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time!